What up, guys? Your boy HarryWilmington here. I'm chilling in Carlsbad with my brother for his 40th birthday. Just taking a little walk break here. I wanted to talk to you guys though about how to test to see if the woman you're dating is a go with the flow woman. We went to Legoland yesterday with my brother, his wife, and the two kids, and watching their dynamic, it's very interesting that the dynamic they have in terms of her being willing to basically put the decision making upon my brother is literally the same thing I see time and time again, both in my relationships and the ones that prove to be the most successful. So I'll give you an example, right? Yesterday we go to the park. We got tickets to go to the park as well as the aquarium and also the water park. But towards like around 3:30 or so, we hadn't gone to the water park yet. The kids are starting to get kind of cranky because they're used to being on East Coast time and now they're on West Coast time. So they're already kind of getting tired a little bit. And so my brother turns to the wife and says, so what should we do? Should we try to go to the water park, or should we just like get on a couple more rides and then get out of here? And her response was, hey, whatever you want to do, it's cool with me. So then he's like, okay, executive decision. We're going to do a couple more rides and we're going home. And then it comes time to eat. So there's this pizza place that we're going to go to, and there were some other options. And so he was like, so you want to go to this pizza place, or do you want to go somewhere else? And her response was, hey, whatever you want to go, I'm cool with it. So we said, great, executive decision. We're going to the pizza place. And it's interesting because it just makes it so much more effortless in terms of making decisions. Like, we don't have to sit there and worry about, her being like, well, I want to go here and you want to go there. Now we got to talk about it for 5 minutes and it's going to cause resentment later on. It's like she's legitimately going with the flow of things and saying, hey, whatever you want to do, I'm happy to be here. I'll be cool with whatever way. I'm not going to be mad at you later on because you picked pizza versus something else, or we didn't go to the water park when I really wanted to. She's really set and I'm cool with whatever. And part of that's because, as I tell you guys all the time, women really don't want to make decisions. But more importantly is that they want to be willing to trust their guy enough to where they can leave the decisions on him and then just be supportive in whatever they do, And I found this to be true in my own relationships. The ones that have been really easygoing and successful, the ones where, sorry to say, guys, if a decision needs to be made about something, I'll be like, hey, I always say, hey, I'm thinking about we can go here, which one do you prefer? And more often than not, the women I'm dating, they'll be like, whatever you choose. Because I'll be happy to be here. I'll be able to make myself have a good time. I like being with you, so it is whatever, And this is, by the way, across the board. Like, I know boss babes get a bad rep for, always being in their masculine energy. But I found even boss babes, when they are not in the office and they're going out on dates and stuff, they don't want to make the decisions. And how you can test for if your woman is a go with the flow woman is honestly very, very early on in the dating process, because women will give you a chance at being able to A, make decisions, so that B, they can show that they're a go with the flow woman. And most guys mess this up because you'll go to a woman, for example, and say, hey, so I want to take you on a first date. And the woman's like, great, what do you want to do? What do guys come back with? I don't know. What do you want to do? Right there, you're failing her test, but also you're not allowing yourself to now test her to see if she's go with the flow. Because the reason women are allowing you to make the decision, one, they want to feel like you're putting in effort and work, but also this is the chance for them to test to see if they can, trust your leadership and trust that they're going to have a good time with you regardless of where they go. So early on, this is why you should not be panicked about just being the one that makes all the decisions. So when you're asking for that first date, right, you want to be the one to be like, hey, so we're going here, here, and here. Just let me know what day and time works for you, but this is where we're going. And the reason that at the point in time you don't ask her what she wants to do is because you want to see if what you come up with is going to result in either A, her just automatically agreeing with it, or trying to fight you on it. Now, if she automatically agrees with it and says, cool, I'm down to do whatever you want to do. I don't care if it's the most expensive thing or just a coffee or whatever like that. Like, I just want to show up and have a good time. Guess what? You probably have an easy go with the flow woman. Now, on the other hand, if you say, hey, let's go to like Starbucks, and she's like, Starbucks, that's not enough money, or, that's a cheap date, or if you say like, hey, I want to go for sushi. I don't like sushi. I want to go blah, blah, blah. You probably don't have a woman that's go with the flow. And these little small things that you think are insignificant in the beginning of dating are going to be huge deals later on when bigger situations and decisions that need to be made come up. And so you, as a guy, need to be testing early on for go with the flow women. Go with the flow women are going to be the easiest ones to deal with when problems arise in life and decisions need to be made. And it's going to be a lot easier to deal with them than to deal with a woman that's going to try to fight you on every little decision. You don't want a woman like that. So anyway, just wanted to give that little 2 cents And it's just interesting that I saw that their dynamic at the park yesterday. And it's like, yeah, this is like, and they've been married for 13 years. So clearly, this is the dynamic you want. But anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. I'm on vacation. And yeah, be sure to subscribe and like this video. I'm out. Peace.
You's a bad boy, but you can't stop, won't stop. You a high earning, high value, high class man. You a high earning, high value, high class man. You a high earning, high value, high class man. You a high class man. You a high class man. You a high earning, high value, high class man. You a high